why I didn't buy bonds. So was that not a great opportunity to buy yen? Yes or no? Look at what happened to the Japanese yen. We got this streaker right across the pitch. Crazy opportunity to buy into that position, wasn't it? So that was good. We managed to sell into the top edge on the bond. There's the sell that we got on bonds there. So just so you can see what we did eventually on that treasury position was relatively straightforward. I mean, that's superb, isn't it? That is absolutely superb. Look, the prop guys coming in sell side. The book was still bullish. Waited for the book to flip over. Started to work sell side at 08s. And we've just traded 23.21s. Oh, yeah, 23.21s, guys. $3,156 on a 5 lot. Nah, nobody interested in that one. No bond traders trading bonds today. There's the outcome. I think that was quite nice, if I do say so myself. Bloody miseries. But the big trade, of course, could have been that Japanese yen buy trade that we got, when we said that we didn't like the bond because of the yen, but when the bond went bid, the yen still hadn't moved. So it gave you a great excuse to buy Japanese yen into that deal. And that was a big trade for the Japanese yen, guys. It was a big winning play. Very big winning play. So this was crazy good here as well. We said if they don't pull away the 75.50s, they're going to have to buy off this bounce back to fair value. Well, that's exactly what happened. They bought it back to fair value, and the price has just cycled round since then. It's had absolutely no upside down, no downside. So disappointed. Ultimately disappointed in the outcome. Is what it is. Not much you can do about it. I'll post the results in Twitter. Refinery utilization up 2.8%. Gasoline build 1.7. Estimate was for a draw of 0.7. Cushing was 1.8. Previous of 0.8. Distillates was a build of 5.2. Estimate was for a draw of 1.3. And the headline was a build of 1.6. Estimate was for a marginal nothingness. So there's a lot of bearishness in those numbers. So a little bit surprised that we managed to get any upside pop. But when you look at the refinery utilization numbers, you've got to say, well, wait a second, how come that's happened? If refinery utilization is up by 2.8%, they are pumping, and they are pumping hard. So you'd imagine that that's going to show up as a big draw maybe next week. So it's obviously got a lag in these numbers. So that refinery utilization number is obviously doing a lot of heavy lifting. And that means that somebody somewhere is pumping, and where the hell is it pumping from? So you've got to think that this is going to show a big draw next week, which is maybe where the bulls decided to take advantage of a little bit of a dip here and capture into that bit of selling. So there's a lot of selling came in. Well, that was because we got a series of really draw numbers, build numbers. So there's a lot of bears in there, and rightly so. I mean, that looks like a very bearish print. But the refinery utilization, I think, was probably the big surprise out of that number.